Hey, True Believers, Englentine here with another episode of Comic Book Origins where we take a look at any comic book superhero, villain, or team. This time around, we are looking at Gizmoduck, Fenton Crackshell himself, a bean counter. He actually worked at a bean factory for Scrooge McDuck, counting beans before he became his accountant, because he could literally count faster than the speed of sound. Well, you know, he really wanted to help out and protect Scrooge McDuck, find his magical first dime, and in doing so ended up shouting out his catchphrase, which is Blatherstrike. I believe I got that right. And ended up activating Blatherskite, and ended up activating the Gizmo armor, and ever since then he is Duckbird's greatest superhero. Ha ha ha! I got that one. Yes, this is a commissioned video. Thank you to Chrononaut for that. And if you want to commission a video, just go on over to Ko-Fi, drop $1 in the till. Just pick out whatever subject you want, whatever topic you want. I've changed a few of them, actually. I changed a couple of them, so there's a new one even. If you want to go check it out, by all means, you do that. We'll get the video right out to you ASAP. And, yeah, with all that aside, let's get to the first appearance of Gizmoduck. Gizmoduck first appeared in Super Ducktails, a long movie that was broken up into a few episodes. He first appeared in Frozen Assets 2. That's the name of the episode. And I figured, you know what? Since I can't do the entire cartoon, I'll just do the scene where he got the suit itself. And I can only do 10-second intervals of showing the cartoon. Otherwise, I get copyright strikes. So thank you very much in advance for your patience on that.
Security system of incredible strength and firepower. I call it Gizmoduck. It's bulletproof, fireproof, and knuckleproof.
Bulletproof, fireproof, knuckleproof. You would think that if it was bulletproof, punchproof is already a given. Also, why isn't Gyro, or is it Gyro, seeing Fenton right now?
Oh boy, watch out, Beagle Boys. You mean someone wears this iron underwear? You said you wanted a security guard with a brand.
Okay, I know he's got all of the good intentions in the world, but you would think that he would understand Scrooge would already have everything under control and he wouldn't have to take the armor or anything like that to protect Scrooge from the Beagle Boys, especially when they foiled him so many times already.
Right, we'll have to hire someone, but we'll also have to make sure this suit doesn't fall into the wrong hands. Well, how about a secret code word?
See, like right here, he could at least say, ooh, Scrooge, I want the job, I want the job. I mean, he can count at the speed of sound. Or, actually, so can everybody else, can't they? That's weird. Faster than the speed of sound. How can you do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How do you go faster than that when you're actually speaking? I just realized how stupid that phrase is. Huh. Okay.
Fine, any nonsense will do. Just make sure it's a word nobody uses. I've got to get my hands on that suit.
And there you go. Fenton just said, I'm a thief. I gotta get my hands on that suit, rather than just saying, hey, I want the job.
But first, I've got to distract that wacko inventor. I'll find a great code word in this dictionary. Let's see. Nonsense.
Look at that. He's even hatching evil schemes. Look, okay, you know what? I watched some DuckTales when I was younger, but I was like 20-something, so I didn't watch it all the time. But you guys can explain this to me, I guess.
Number 1, foolishness. 2, jibber jammer. 3, blatherskite. Blatherskite? Ooh, that...
Yeah, I could see where this is going. Catchphrase of Fenton's, I guess.
That sounds like a word nobody uses. Blatherskite. Good heavens, that sounds like my aerial...
I guess the biggest sin to point out right here is that he only hit 3 buttons to type in Blatherstrike. Blatherstrike. Like there's a button marked Blath and another one marked Strike, okay, sure, fine. That could be like delete, but Blath and
Fireworks display. Now I'll have to launch a butter and salt.
Okay, I never knew I really want to see a fireworks display that explodes into popcorn. That Disney, get on that. If anybody could do it, it's them.
I have to go with it. Woohoo! Now's my chance to borrow this armored tuxedo. Scrooge won't mind. After all, it's the only way I can get his dime back.
Okay, maybe he lost the dime and he didn't tell Scrooge or something like that. I don't know. I haven't seen the whole story. I've only seen this one particular part. So maybe, I guess, he's afraid to tell Scrooge he lost the dime, so he's got to get it back himself or something like that. I guess I could see that being a reason he wants to do everything in secret.
I'll never figure out how this suit works. Blabber and blatherskite.
Yeah, it didn't take a genius to see that one coming, and I am far from being a genius, so there you go. Let's continue. That is one very tiny neck hole. I'm sorry, but if your head squeezed through that, you're dead. I did hear, however, that Gizmoduck was supposed to be a robot, but then Scrooge figured, okay, it doesn't have a brain, so we need to make it a suit or something like that. That would make sense for such a small neck hole. That, and of course, the ducks are drawn with tiny little necks. So that's where Iron Man 3 got it. Disney's gonna sue somebody. Okay, so the ducks have the webbed feet. You gotta figure if his do his legs stop in that little bowl part where his butt and his balls would be? Or do they go down into his little red things? And if so, how are his webbed feet? Are they crushed in there? This raises a lot of questions. Granted, you wouldn't have asked them when you were a kid watching this, but okay, I'm an adult here. I got these questions.
The guy Mr. McDuck hired. Just call me Gizmoduck. Yeah, 200 pounds of roughin', stompin' bombs and destruction.
So does Gyro ever, like, say, hey, Scrooge, did you hire somebody? Because we literally just talked about this, and when he meets Scrooge, would he ever say, dude, I didn't hire you, get out of my damn armor? Or is this, I don't know. Do you know what? I think I'm putting way too much thought into this. Let's just finish it up.
Maybe you ought to read the instruction book.
Alrighty, we got a little greatest American hero in there as well, what with him not knowing the instructions. So there you go. That's the very first appearance of Gizmoduck, and this is called Comic Book Origins, so we have to talk about the comic book origins of Gizmoduck, and that happens right here in Disney Adventures Volume 1, Issue Number 2, starring Fred Savage, America's Sweetheart, although he's not a part of the Gizmoduck story. That one's called, like, The Littlest Gizmoduck or something like that. Anyway, let's get into it. The book opens when we see Huey, Dewey, Louie, and the girl. I'm sorry, I forgot her name. I'm a Disney guy. I should know this. A dream come true takes shape in Scrooge McDuck's garage. That's the last bolt. Wow, we're the only kids on the block with their own Gizmoduck suit. You mean the only kids in the world? I hope everybody else won't want one. How long did it take us to build this thing? What comes after 1 trillion seconds? So Louie decides that they should draw straws to see who gets to wear the suit during the crime fair. This irritates Webby because they only got 3 straws. And she's like, hey, you guys forgot somebody. Me, I helped build that suit. I want a chance to wear it too. And that's when Huey fires back. Webby, get serious. You can't be Gizmoduck. You're a girl. And she says, oh yeah, well you can't be Gizmoduck either because he's not a boy. He's a robot. That's when Fitton comes in. You kids miss your uncle's art exhibit, and I won't be an accountant. I'll be unemployed. And we see Webby seems to have won as she's piling the suit into the car, and the other boys are kind of walking away going, girls aren't crime fighters. If the guys at school catch Webby in our suit, you could kiss our reputations goodbye. Meanwhile, at the Duckburg Museum of Fine Art, the Bugle Boys work to send another reputation packing. Ma's plan is perfect. We swipe Scrooge's priceless collection of money art and stack them with Ma's very own hand-painted replacements. A few rooms away, When Uncle Scrooge sees me in this suit, he'll definitely want me to wear it tomorrow. Yuck, the only pictures here are of boring money. Proving once again that the only people who find money useless or boring are the people who have plenty of it. But after Huey decides that money is much more exciting to spend than it is to look at, the boys go looking for wherever Webby went to, and they find her in the suit. But before they could say anything, they notice the Beagle Boys are stealing Uncle Scrooge's paintings. To which Webby says, "This is a job for Gizmoduck." She rolls out, "Put that art down and your hands up." The Bugle Boys scream, "It's the law, boys! Every beagle for himself!" And they begin to run away. But the Beagle Boys quickly sees who actually in the suit. "Put the brakes on it, you muscle heads. That's not the real Gizmoduck. Hey, it's Scrooge's nephews, and there's nothing like a duck napping to top off a day of honest larceny. Nab 'em!" "Uh-oh, it's the Beagle Boys. Webby, use the suit." And she sprays whipped cream at them. "Whipped cream? Yum, treats before the tricks. That fake suit's not stopping them. Run!" See, in the real world, the kids would have known where to find the guns and really build a suit that could stop the criminals. We see that the Bugle Boys have them surrounded. "Leave us alone, you bully," says Webby, and then Huey says, "Yeah, Uncle Scrooge will be here any second." "The more the merrier, kiddies. Would the real Gizmoduck. Hey, up there, tell McDuck we got the kids." And Scrooge yells, "Harm a hair on their head." I can't do Scottish. "On their heads, and I'll import every banshee in Scotland to hound you scoundrels. Cough up all your art treasures a copter to take us out of here, and nobody gets hurt." "Mr. Scrooge, he's talking zillions of dollars. Tell me something I don't know, but I have to play along with him until I can come up with a plan." "And just to be sure you don't try nothing screwy, the girl's coming with us." "They can't take Webby Fint in time for the real Gizmoduck. I couldn't have said it better myself. Blabberin' brother." Let me try that again. "Blabberin' blatherskite." Moments later, "All right, Beagle Boys, Give it up, kid. That phony costume don't impress nobody nohow." Gizmoduck shoots a web out. Gizmoduck shoots a net out of some of the Beagle Boys. "If it's impressions you want, try this on for size. Fishing by Homer. Now that's a catch. I'll take care of you boys. You save Webby." Bad guys don't have a leg to stand on when Gizmoduck appears. Later, I hope you kids have learned a lesson. Crime fighting's dangerous no matter who you are. Now, who's going to be wearing this to the crime fair? And we see Fenton all up in their fake outfit. Well, I guess I learned to keep my big beak shut. And there you go, gang. That was the first comic book appearance and the first animated appearance of Gizmoduck. I had a lot of fun with this one. I have a lot of fun with any of the Disney Origins. Magic and Dispel was the last one I did, and you should check that one out. I'll leave that in the at the end during the credits here. Just a lot of fun, gang. Seriously. What do you guys think? This makes me want to watch some DuckTales, and I hear he was in Darkwing a lot as well, so that may be fun. I was talking to Dalton about maybe watching some of those as a watch party or something. Anyway, gang, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it already. Hit that notification bell, and if you want to commission a video, go on over to Ko-Fi and do that, or you can just drop $1 in the till, help us keep the lights on and such. I certainly appreciate everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.